The WNBA does not want Caitlin Clark to be the face of the league, the face of the All-Star weekend, and I have proof. At this point, it is getting absolutely insane, okay? The WNBA is literally going out of their way to make Caitlin Clark feel as comfortable as possible. There's some controversy saying that she was invited to do the three-point competition, the skills competition, but she declined. But the reality is that the WNBA is making her as uncomfortable as they possibly can. Okay? So where she feels uncomfortable accepting these invitations because she knows that the WNBA does not like all of the popularity and all of the focus on her. And I'm going to show you some clear-cut examples as to why this is and how this is happening. First off, this is the WNBA homepage, okay? This is what the WNBA wanted. 10-time WNBA All-Star Brittany, 2021 Kia WNBA MVP Jones, headline participants for Friday night events. They did not want it to be another Caitlin Clark show. They are exhausted by it. Yes, they are happy with some of the ratings and the money that it's brought in, but they don't want it to be because of Caitlin Clark. They are trying so desperately to make it anyone else but her. And you're probably like, well, hey, that doesn't mean anything. I got more proof, okay? Let's just go to Just Women's Sports, a very, very popular website, okay, for women's sports. All right? You're going to be shocked how little we see of Caitlin Clark on here. And any mentions of Caitlin Clark, it's always attached to other women. While these other women, they get their own individual articles, whether it be Angel Reese, and I'm going to show you. It's just crazy. Let's just even look at this. First-time Olympian Copper is seizing the moment. Kind of weird. No article about first-time All-Star Caitlin Clark sets record. Nothing like that. We can go through this and we see no articles about just Caitlin Clark. I mean, it's honestly insane. Nothing. It just doesn't exist for her. And then you're probably thinking, well, wait a second. Maybe it's just, that they're not maybe doing a lot of WNBA stuff. But watch. You're going to see. I'm just going to keep going down. And when we get to WNBA, but that's not Caitlin Clark. Liberty Aces surge ahead of WNBA All-Star Weekend. Well, it's weird because this week, Caitlin Clark just set the record for the most assists of all time in a WNBA game. Nope, don't see it. Okay, let's keep going. Where is Caitlin Clark? Oh, wow, Wilson Clark put up record-breaking numbers. What did I say? They only mention Caitlin Clark when they can bring another person, the person who they want to actually be the face of the WNBA. Let's keep going. This is weird. NBA 2K to feature WNBA All-Star Asia Wilson on cover. That's bizarre. Why would it not be Caitlin Clark? Is this not the maximum we're seeing, the all-time high in WNBA numbers, all because of Caitlin Clark? Don't you think it would have been smart to just let her have her year and let her be the cover of NBA 2K, of WNBA 2K? Doesn't seem like they want that either. And it's like, maybe you're still kind of, you're still maybe thinking, no, you're going too hard. There's Caitlin Clark. Nope. WNBA rookies Clark Reese break records in action-packed weekend. Now again, you're probably also thinking, that doesn't make any sense. Why is Caitlin Clark not getting other articles? They must not really want to highlight rookies, or maybe they don't want to, they do the same thing with Angel Reese. You would think that, right? But now let's keep going, and we will see, what's this? Sky Rookie Reese sets new WNBA double-double record. Please tell me why there's not the equivalent article about Caitlin Clark for her record that she set of all-time assists. Please tell me why that does not exist. We clearly see it exists for Angel Reese, but not Caitlin Clark. It's just insane, okay? It really, really is insane. Now look at this. WNBA set to receive $2.2 billion over the next 11 years in new media rights deal. Now tell me, Why do you think that is? We know that. Why? Because of Caitlin Clark. Now tell me, is that Caitlin Clark on the thumbnail of the image of that? No, it's not. We know that the Caitlin Clark ratings are through the roof. They are over 3 times as much as any other WNBA game. 3 times as much. She's the one that's selling out all the crowds. She's the one that's forcing the WNBA to have to go to bigger venues. She's the one that why they got this mega new media rights deal. All because of Caitlin Clark. No one else. And yet they don't even want to give her the credit for it. I mean, it's crazy to me. It really is absolutely crazy to me. The WNBA, before Caitlin Clark, was averaging 301,000 views. Now this season, it's up 428,000. But Caitlin Clark's games are 1.2 million. 3 times as much. 4 times as much. No, 3 times as much. 4 times as much as last year, 3 times as much as all other games. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. And yet they want to keep rejecting her. They want to try to tell you this lie that it's the other women that they're other doing it. And again, I understand because other people are saying, well, this can't all be about Caitlin Clark. And this is what my biggest argument is. When people are introduced to a new league, a new sport, whatever it may be, a new team, which happens to all fans of all ages, but let's just use a young kid as an example. You're 8 years old, 9 years old, you don't really know sports, you're not really watching sports a lot, but now you hear about a player, whether it's Steph Curry, LeBron James, Caitlin Clark, and you become a mega fan of that athlete. You don't know any of the other athletes. You don't know them. You barely even know all the teams. You can't even name all the teams because you're a little kid. You don't know. And you're like, that's my favorite player, Steph Curry. You don't even know why. You just like him. The media tells you to like him. You find the game fun and entertaining until you watch it. And because of that, you become a fan. You start to watch other games. You see other players on the court playing. So now you not only just like Steph Curry, but now you like Klay Thompson. Now you like LeBron James. Now you like Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, whatever, whoever it may be. That's what happens. The WNBA is so scared that Caitlin Clark is becoming so popular that they think that it's like fundamentally an issue. And it's not. Let the new fans come into the sport and let it just unfold organically. That's the way it works. When there was little kids, all they did when they first got introduced to basketball was LeBron James. That's all they knew was LeBron James, Steph Curry, no one else. And now they grew up and they became fans of the league as a whole. They didn't just watch Golden State Warriors games. They didn't just watch Cleveland or Miami games. Now they watch all different games. Now they watch Dallas Mavs. Now they watch the Sixers, the Knicks. They have fans all over they're fans of other players all over the league. That's how it happens. But no one gets introduced to a sport and then immediately just loves 10, 15 different players. That's not the way it works. But they're so afraid to let Caitlin Clark be the face of the WNBA because they just don't want it. They don't want it. They want it to be Angel Reese. They want it to be Wilson. They want it to be anyone but Caitlin Clark. And it's just a tragedy. It's petty. It's discrimination. It's ugly. And it's just bad business. It's just getting out of control. It really is. And if I'm coming off as too passionate, please understand that these things matter. It would be so great to have the WNBA be a true, bona fide league of its own, where people are really excited to watch the games, where when the NBA ends, people just pick right up and jump right into the WNBA, where they're excited to watch the games. They're going to watch the playoffs. It's not just an afterthought. It's amazing for those of you who have little kids in your life, especially little girls. It's awesome to be able to show that to them and show them games that have rowdy crowds passionate about, their teams and not an empty stadium, an empty arena with 5 people in there that you can actually show these little girls. I have a little girl in my life, my niece, who loves basketball, to show her women playing basketball and not just the NBA, not just men. Showing her what's possible, showing where, if she continues to grow as an athlete, what she could maybe achieve one day. And it's a beautiful thing. And the beautiful thing about sports is that it transcends race. But yet they don't want it to. They want to keep putting everyone in a box. They want everyone to be completely defined by what they look like, rather than just who they are as a human being, rather than just their skill set. It's just crazy. And it's doing them such a disservice. And it's sad. I mean, it really, really is sad. The WNBA is like going out of their way to make you not root for them, to not want them to succeed. Let the fans enjoy Caitlin Clark. Stop telling the fans of Caitlin Clark that they're somehow monsters, that they're bad, that they're racist. Just stop. It's not true. I can guarantee you that massive amounts of Caitlin Clark fans are also fans of LeBron James and Steph Curry and anyone else in the NBA. The WNBA, they just want to go out of their way to make everything more difficult. Please tell me why this Just Women's Sports or the WNBA as a whole, why are they not celebrating Caitlin Clark? Why is there no mention that she is the fastest person ever to hit 400 points, 200 assists, and she did it in only 26 games? Smashing Sue Bird's record, who did it in 33 games. Why is there no mention of this? Why is there no mention of her true next level greatness? That she is doing things that the WNBA hasn't seen in 27 years, and she's doing it in 26 games. They make her feel so uncomfortable. They isolate her. They make her feel bad for her fame. They make her feel like it's unearned. And they make her feel like she shouldn't be experiencing this. So yeah, of course she turns down the All-Star weekend for the 3-point contest and the skills, because they're like, yeah, we're gonna invite you, but yeah, just know I don't know how the other ladies are gonna take it. So yeah, you go do you keep getting all that attention, and we'll see. I mean, at the heart of it, Caitlin wants to be accepted by the league. She wants to be accepted by her peers. We all do. Of course, you want to beat them, right? This is still a competitive league. You want to beat them. You want to win. But you still want to be accepted. You still want to be respected. And they're villainizing Caitlin Clark. And it's sad. It's sad. And it is a massive opportunity lost. For the woman who has done more for this league in 26 games than anyone else has done in 27 years. And for you to just essentially smack her in the face. That's what it is. It's just wrong. The WNBA should have been double, tripling, and quadrupling down on this. Making her feel so welcome. Highlighting her. This is her big year. Her rookie year that people lose their mind over. You know how many people would have watched the All-Star weekend this year? To see Caitlin Clark, see if she can win the 3-point contest, to see if she could win the skills, to see how she plays in the All-Stars, to see what she does in the Olympics. It's just eyeballs, eyeballs, eyeballs. Views, views, views. Money, money, money. But nope. They want to make it as hard as possible. They want to snub her from the Olympic team. They want to make her not feel welcome during the All-Star weekend. They want to not even celebrate her accomplishments. And if you think that she doesn't notice that and she doesn't feel that, she does. She does. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about how the WNBA is handling the Caitlin Clark effect? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of, and I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.